let me just tell you, the nerves are a real thing because Abby walks into my office and she puts a set of product on my desk and my mind starts to race for what I'm going to do. And by the way, this happened like 10 minutes ago. So I do not have a plan. That is the beauty of Make It Monday, is that there is a set of products that I get to use that maybe I haven't used before, which this one I have not played with a ton. And so I get to play right along with you. Please join in with me. And comment if there are suggestions that you have or things that you want to see, because this is just meant to be fun for the both of us, just crafting on the fly. Nothing planned, nothing prepared other than the stuff that's on my craft desk. So I'm going to jump right in and show you what I've got to play with. So, and this is YouTube, so I'm still like figuring out what to do and where all the buttons are. Oh, hello. Welcome to my office. Say hi, Abby.
Hello.
Okay. Let me get my camera set up. We're going old school on the camera vibe because this is the way we did Facebook Lives before. Okay, so Abby has brought in a bundle, this Layers of Beauty. So it comes with, Layers of Beauty comes with all of these things. So we've got this beautiful stamp set. It's a floral. I love that it's got a Grateful for You. I think I'm going to use this one. And I love the God Bless. I like all of them. I have an anniversary coming up too, but I think I'm going to go this direction for my project today. We'll see how it goes. There are some dies, obviously, that cut out some of the florals, and it looks like some of the smaller florals as well, like some of the details on the inside. So we can layer up the florals if we want to. And then bonus, we get some of these stencils or masks. There are 5, and so we can layer in some color. And I think I'm going to try that today because Abby has given me some blending brushes, so we can try this. So I think I'm going to lean and try this. Now, she knows I love Designer Series paper, and so she's got a Regals stack, and so this will help inform our color scheme. But I am going to need help today because I am not sure exactly what I'm going to do, and so color palette might be a good thing. I'm going to start with black. I'm going to want black for the floral. I'm going to use the floral, so I need to find my block. Oh, I might need a bigger block. There we go. Hold please, I got to get my blocks down, like the big one, because this is a bigger image. And then I'm going to do a white base. So here, when I'm not really sure how this is going to work out, I'm just going to grab a sheet of white cardstock so that I can not worry about my placement of my stamping at this point, but I do want to do some blending. So we're going to put our stamp together. It's so pretty. Hold this. Never used before stamp set. It looks beautiful. And I'm going to pick this up. All right, so dies will work with this. I'm just going to, for right now, I think I'm just going to do the stencils. And I don't know that it matters exactly how I line this up. I'll just figure out where the stencils go. So we're going to stamp first. I feel like I should have seasoned my stamp now that I just put ink to it. I probably should have. That's okay. We will roll with this and see how it stamps. Do you guys know that? Like, do you season your photopolymer stamps? I feel like they need a little bit of love. We'll see how this one works. I can tell it's not going to be as solid as I would like. Oh, not too bad actually, but I am going to clean it and season it again. The joys of being live. So one way you can do this, okay, make sure everyone can see what I'm doing. The joys of a new stamp set is that you haven't used it. And so through the manufacturing process, sometimes it helps to kind of rough up. So sometimes I'll do this on my jeans and other times just my hand. You can also use a Versamark pad, and it just kind of will help the stamp take the ink a little bit better. So let's see the before and after. Can already tell that's better. Ink that up pretty well. So, note to self, season the new stamps, friends. Okay. Let's see how this one looks. And sometimes with a big stamp like this, I'll use my mat. I have like a little foam mat for a better image. But this will just, oh, yeah, okay. So you can't tell, you can see a little bit in the center of the flower. The stamping is a little bit more clear, so I'm happy with that. And then I do want to use these masks. So we have to choose colors. What should we start with? I feel like, let's see how this is going to work. Do I have to turn these over? Nope, I shouldn't. Let's line these up. Oh, there we go. I'm like, wait, this isn't working. There we go. All right, what color shall we do? I feel like we should do a lighter color. Okay, so we've got florals. That's going to work just great. Look how pretty that is. Okay, what should we do? I feel like it's fall. We've got some autumn colors. What colors do I want to do? Something different. I'm looking at my colors. I think a Cajun would be fun. Let's look. We've got some reds. I think we should do yellow. I think we should do an olive. These are great colors. I might want to throw in like, what's going to be unexpected? Can we do a pecan? Can we make this a floral bouquet? This actually makes me think of my daughter's wedding bouquet. Maybe I can pull that off. Do we want to do this? Help in the comments. Let me know if this is a good idea or not. Okay, so we've got this lined up. I'm going to do the roses first. Maybe I'll start with the light. We'll go crushed curry because I think those are going to be pretty. Oh, we could even add coral to this. Okay, I have too many choices. Okay, we're going to have to decide. Okay, we're going to do these. I'm going to use a smaller one. We'll do crushed curry for these right here. So this is stencil number 1. So I'm doing this one first. And I'm just going to do these right here. And then these right here. I feel like these little guys, gotta do those too. So this is why I'm using, a full sheet of white because I'm not really sure how this is gonna work out. So, oh, that's super dark. It's gonna be great. If you were worried about the colors getting mixed up in your big flowers, you could mask them if you wanted to. That one will rub a little bit, and this one too. I actually don't know if I care. That little guy. Okay. What other combos should I have used? What other color combos have you used? Okay. We've got this one, then I think I'm going to go Cajun. I'm like afraid to touch this. I should have taped it. Okay, let's do some Cajun. This. I'm still going to go small. I feel like it gives me a little bit better control. So we're going to go Cajun at this point. Do I like this idea? What do we think about this color? I think I want to go light to start. So we'll see. I want to like move this over just a little. Okay. Can always darken this up. That's not bad. I'm good with that. It's kind of pretty. And do I want a darker color? I know I'm going to get some detail. I could see that in the stencil, but I'm trying to decide if I want a little bit more color in this one. Okay, let's see what this looks like for right now. Oh, I'm good with that. Okay, so that's stencil number 1. Let's play with stencil number 2. So we've got a little bit more detail in stencil number 2. Lining this up is going to be, oh, you know what? Hold on. Here's an idea. On the big one, I'm going to mark my spot with this little niche right here. That's going to help me. Give me one sec. I got to find a pencil. And this way I will know where to line up my little mask. So this is just going to be helpful all along the way. All right, so that's stencil number 1, mask number 1. Now, when I line up mask number 2, it's going to be a little easier. Oh, thank goodness for that. All right, so we've got, I'm not going to do the yellow again, but I am going to go in a little bit darker. Do we want to add some cherry cobbler? That might be pretty. Let's see what this one looks like with the Cajun. I might be out. Oh, I don't know. If it's darker, it might be fine. I'm going to save this. I think I'm going to go darker Cajun at this point. Okay. So we've got this, and we're going to go a little bit darker. Trust the process, Sarah. Trust the process. This will be my experiment. I do not need to use the whole thing. Like, I don't need to use this if it turns out really bad. Okay, should we see what it looks like? Oh, I'm good with that. Okay, cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, and then we've got stencil, like a little bit more detail here. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, now here's the question. Do I want to add some of this cherry cobbler? I might want to do that. I'm still debating. I might just give it a little bit. Oh, it's looking scary. I think it's going to be fine because it's on the Cajun. If not, no prob. We'll figure it out. And I think on this one, I'm going to use just, let's see. I know I have this color. I'm going to do a little pecan on the center of my flowers right here. We thought this was going to be like quick, and sometimes these are going to be quick, sometimes they are not going to be quick. I'm just telling you now. Oh, it moved a bit. There we go. Okay, should we see how this looks? How is the cherry cobbler? I'm okay with that. It's looking good. Okay, so I've got all my masks. Now I've got some greenery. So I'm going to put all of these ink pads away before I dip in the one that I don't want to dip in. What do we think about this color combo? It's very autumn.
I love it.
Very fall.
Yeah.
Any comments, Abby, or suggestions?
No
From our friends
yet.
in digital land?
Yeah.
Okay. We've got Old Olive. I'm wondering if I just want to do Old Olive and layer it, because I think Old Olive is going to be really pretty on this. So I've got number 4. And this is my broad strokes, like the broad color. So this is gonna add the green. Yep, we'll just go light olive on this one. And I'm gonna use my bigger brush on this because it's gonna be all over. Yeah, okay. Pretty colors. I don't want to get it too dark because I'm going to go in with a detail. I got that really dark right there. It's because I'm trying to get that one leaf. Okay, moment of truth. Oh, doesn't green just make everything better? Oh, love it so much. Okay, last one. We're going to add a little bit more because I do want the detail in there. So now I can have some fun with this olive. A little bit more. Now, when you use your masks, when I get done, I'm just going to go rinse them and dry them off. They're really easy to clean, which I like. But this almost looks like a wallpaper when you get done. Look how beautiful that is. Like all the shading turned out beautifully, and my masks are over here ready to be cleaned. Okay, now that I have a focal point for my card, now we have to decide what to do with it. We played with the stencils, which was amazing, by the way. I'm loving them. Now I need to cut this out. So I am going to...
More or less, she wasn't sure about the colors, but she loves them.
I wasn't sure about the colors either. I'm glad they turned out. You just never really know, you know? Okay, let me move my masks and we'll cut this out so that we can die cut. Because I think that this detailed piece is going to inform what color I use as the base of my card. So I'll cut this down just a little bit more. I want to run it through. All right, let's see how this is going to go. Die cutting is like not my favorite thing. Anyone who knows me knows that like I don't always buy the dies. I know, gasp. It's like, what do you mean, Sarah? You don't buy the dies? I know, sometimes I don't. And so it's fun to try something different. I do want to cut the detail out of this project. Okay. All right, let's see how this lines up. I've got my plates and my platform. We're going to do 1, 2 and my plates because this is a detail die. Can you see this? There we go. Okay. It's always fun for me to line this up. And I feel like I should be taping this down. Do you do that? Do you guys use sticky notes or different things to tape or hold down your die cuts? I do. I think it just makes me stress less. All right. So we've got this. We're going to run her through and have a beautifully detailed floral that we can play with. Okay. See how this turned out. Oh, I can already tell this is going to be good. Okay, look at that. I mean, ho, ho, ho. Now the question will become, what is our card base? I do want to do a card. Let's see if I want to add any designer series paper. This will tell me if I do or if I don't. Do I think this is the only one? Oh, except I might like that. What do we think? What's better? I think I like that. The only other one, let's see what the other option is for Old Olive. I don't think I want the florals. That one would be pretty too. Okay, we can make some decisions. Let's see, what do we want our card base to be? I think for today, I kept thinking I was going to do a white card base, and I'm tempted to do a crumb cake and see, what do we think about this? Do we say white or do we say crumb cake? What is the vote on this one? Please, 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 let me know what you think we should do. I'm still trying to decide. Okay, what do we think? Any votes? White or crumb cake? Anybody coming in with some ideas? And if you like the little spatter or the stripes. So you gotta let me know what you think.
We have one vote for crumb cake.
One vote for crumb cake. We've got white. Do we do white and make it pop? Let's see. Well, I think I'm gonna do crumb cake. All right, so standard card size. For me, it just makes it easy.
We also have a vote for stripes.
Oh,
Another
okay.
vote for crumb cake and stripes.
Okay, crumb cake and stripes. I was surprised. I didn't think I was gonna like the stripes. All right, so we're going to 4 1/4. Score this, and I think I want to do a different kind of fold. I think this floral is gonna lend itself. Let me just double check with this. Yes, I think it will. Okay, so my thought here is I'm gonna fold back this piece. So I wonder if I want it exactly half or if I just want this to be 2 inches so that there's a little bit of an overhang. So I've scored in the middle and then scored toward the edge, just like this. Does that make sense? So that this can be kind of an overhang. So when you pull out the card, it's going to do this. Does that make sense? So I think that's going to be really pretty when I attach it. I like that it looks like a V. We can turn it a little bit too. And I can put my greeting right here or greeting right here. Now the question will be, we said we wanted stripe, so do we want stripe behind it here, or do we think stripe? I think I'm going to do stripe on the 2-inch piece right here. And the question is, do we want vertical or do we want horizontal? I think I'm going to go vertical. Okay, so we've got a 2. I'm going to just trim it a little bit less than 2, so 1 3/4. You're not seeing this, sorry. 1 3/4, and let's see, by 5 1/2, 5 1/4. That looked crooked for a second. Hopefully it's not crooked. Did I do it? I did it. Okay. So I'm. I might want to have that be the whole thing. Hold on. Redo. I don't know that I want it to be cut down like that. So I'm going to do the full 2 inches and the full 5 1/2 because I want to kind of cover that panel. Okay. And it was a little less than 2 actually. That's what it looks like. I have a little bit left over here. We'll just shave it off. It's because I scored it. Okay. All right, does anyone else do this? I feel like what is your process like when you're creating? Yes. Okay, so we can see that this is panel here. Yep. All right, I'm good with that. So we'll get some adhesive. I'm loving the stencil. I like the color palette, the way that it turned out. Sometimes things don't come together. This one so far is looking pretty good. So we're going to line this up just so you can barely see that it's on a panel. And then I can use pretty. Do we like the florals? I think I still like them this way. But I think I'm going to have them kind of arc over, just like this. And so I'm going to put adhesive just right on this side. And I'm not going to do dimensionals, I don't think. I like that the floral is overhanging the little tab right there, like in the fold of the card. So I'm just going to do a little bit of adhesive right here. Okay, that should be good. What do we think about that? Okay, love this, how this is coming together. So that when you pull the card open, like, so I'll probably write on this half, like the center part when I'm writing on it. And then to finish it off, I do need a greeting, and I feel like I might need, like, what other things do I have? Do I have any accessories? It may not need it, actually. Like some gems or pearls. I don't know if I have any, actually.
You do have some gems.
Do I have gems?
Yeah.
You
In
saw
one
them?
of the baskets.
In one of my, I feel like I should, like, reorganize my stuff. But we can come back to that. I have twine in here. We'll come back to it because right now I just want to stamp a greeting. Do we do black or do we do olive? I think I'm going to do black. All right, so I want to do a grateful for you just in the bottom corner. What do we think, friends? How's this coming together? Do you like? Don't forget to season your stamps.
Got some hearts.
Yay, we like it. Okay, grateful for you right here at the bottom. Cute. Okay, loving that. And let's see, do we want to do, I think while I'm here and I have the designer series paper out, here's my envelope, and I'm just going to use, sometimes I like to cover the flap of the envelope, and then other times I'll do something on the side, and I think this might be one of those times where I do something on the side. So we'll just trim a little bit here, since I already used a bunch of this and then said I did. Oh, wait, hold on. I did. I have extra. Wait, we're going to do the envelope flap. We're going to totally do this. Okay, so when I'm doing the envelope flap, I always try to make my cards so that I have this little bit of extra. And so I'm just going to adhere this and then use scissors to cut it out. It's going to be beautiful. And if I wanted to, I could also stamp a floral on the front. But for me, this is going to do the trick. So, all right, friends, scissors, and then we are good to go. So the question is, who are we sending our card to today? Grateful for you. Who are you grateful for today? I feel like this is the month of gratitude, at least here for me. And so I'm like all shaky this morning. Don't watch me cut. Gotta think of someone you're grateful for and send them a card today. Send them a text, give them a call, stop by. Gotta make sure we are telling the people that we're grateful for them. Okay, here's our cute little card. Grateful for you. Voila, we did it. Success. I actually really love how this turns out. So this is a bundle that I would not miss out on. You saw how well that came together. And this color combo is so different. I'm loving it. It's kind of autumn looking. Seriously, I am loving that. Oh, I thought I got ink on there. I didn't. We can add some jewels. I couldn't find them, but that's okay. I actually think it's really pretty like this. Maybe, yeah, I like it. We're good. Okay, let me flip my camera around.
Betty says she loves it.
Betty, you're my favorite today. Thanks for being here and for hanging out with me, our episode 2 of Make It Monday. I am loving how this card turned out, and I got to play with some new product that I hadn't played with yet. So that was fun too. So thanks for coming along with me and putting up with my random thought process. It's been fun, and I love this chance to just be creative and let things happen the way that they do. This one worked out. I'm really happy about that. They won't always work out, I'm pretty sure, but we'll improvise all along the way. Anything else, Abby? Are we good?
Nope, we're good.
All right, everyone. Have a wonderful Monday. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.